first down. Bortles. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And that's just an athletic defender making an athletic play.
Excellent read, too, by the defender. Noticed the route, jumped to the point, and knocked it away.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Left. Slow. Green.
First carry for Chris Ivory. And some room to work. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I'm still an old-school football guy, and anytime you see a big-time running play, that fires me up. And if I'm on offense right now, in the position they're in now, inside the 10-yard line, I think after the way they've run it, they've set themselves up for a good play-action pass opportunity right here.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Second and goal. Defense digging in again here. Here's Ivory. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it third and goal.
That was a good, strong run there. And while it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Allen Robinson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Penalty marker is down here. And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job, execute it.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now Palmer surveying the field. And his throw here's incomplete. And partner, a little off script for a second. I know you had a blast like I did with the college games this past weekend, but now that's behind us. It's time for the regular season of the NFL. Feels good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Goodbye to Labor Day. I put away my white shoes.
Thankfully.
Yes, because, you know, that's the rule, right?
That's the rule.
And now we look ahead to the regular season, and what an opener we've got. A Super Bowl rematch. Yeah, I know. Cam Newton said, don't call it.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. 2 veterans there. Palmer to Fitzgerald. 56 yards.
Everything about that play was pretty, even the ugly aspect, meaning the big guys up front doing all the fighting to keep the defensive lineman away from the quarterback. They did a great job giving him.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Troy Nicholas with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals are in for 6. Point after now from Catanzaro. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Allen Robinson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And there's a flag on the play. So bad mistake there by the kicker as the ball goes out of bounds. Johnson on the counter. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Get ready. Blue, 19.
On 2nd down, here's Palmer. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Anytime you against Larry Fitzgerald, you're really holding your breath as a defensive guy because his ability to run such precise routes and use that big frame that he has, that body.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Telvin Smith in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. He's going to rifle one deep. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Allen Robinson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. And his kick is right through. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're definitely showing blitz here. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. He's going to let it go again. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, tried to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Screen play, Johnson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Okay, that incompletion gives me some time to pick the brain of Charles Davis as we're on the cusp of the NFL season. What do you see some themes, some predictions for this year, partner?
Well, let's start with the quarterbacks. We know that they continue to carry the league, and this is the most quarterback-centric time I've seen, not just in the NFL, but in football overall. You play through your quarterback. But that doesn't mean that the runners are not back in the game. I think we're in a running back renaissance. Take a look at what we saw in preseason. The 49ers were the leading rushing team in the NFL. How about the Tennessee Titans? They want to be physical and run it. DeMarco Murray, Derrick Henry, they're going to do that. Carolina, Seattle, you know they're run-first type teams. Then let's go ahead and look at defenses. Defense is not out of the game. Denver won it last year on defense. Carolina got there in large part because of their defense. That's going to be a key to everything.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
That was a big conversion there on third down, and I remember playing, and all the time...
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Floyd, 54 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Catanzaro now for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
To the right side here, the tight end Thomas. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it's a second down. 6 yards here to go for the offense on second down. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Bortles throwing on second down. Looking again for Thomas. This time complete. And he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on first down is Bortles. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Bortles to throw once more. Lee's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. He gets it to Thomas. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be second down.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. Again, they'll throw with Bortles. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So the offense has it first and 10. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Bortles to throw. He finds Hearns left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. In the red zone this time. Into the red zone. It's Bortles. To the right side here, the tight end Thomas. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it second and short.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Throwing now is Bortles. That's complete to Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled. It's loose. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. The 20. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. And a little aside here, a good note of sportsmanship around the league that you and I were talking about off the air earlier. Cliff Averill reaching out to Tony Romo to wish him well, and Tony Romo replied in a text and said, hey, you take care of the NFC West and we'll see you in the playoffs.
They still know how to have fun, don't they? At the heart of it, they're guys playing a game and enjoying themselves. That's a nice little deal.
Black 58, Will. Black.
On second down, Ivory. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
No matter the week, no matter the team, you're going to hear coaches wax nostalgic for big tight ends that can control the edge of the line of scrimmage. Well, sometimes you don't have a tight end in the game, so now you're looking at your tackles. Can they control the perimeter? Make sure that that gets sealed off so there's no penetration off of the edge. If they're able to do that, that's why a toss play is successful. Because once they get to the edge, they can pick and choose their spot, which way to run, whether it's deep outside or cutting it back inside to pick up big yardage. On that play, they controlled the edge so well.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Corey Peters with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that...
He's got him in, complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time for Jacksonville. 43 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They go play action here on first down. He's going to go up top for the... And he's got his big receiver, Robinson, for the Jacksonville touchdown. Allen Robinson with a career-high 4-touchdown game. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense. They come out here in the eye. Now Palmer down around his goal line. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Drew Butler now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting back to...
Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled. It's loose. And weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Bortles. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
2nd down following the run. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Let's go, let's go. Regular.
Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. That goes for a gain of 31. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And the D looking like they may blitz. Back now in Jacksonville. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down.
Let's go, Blue 58.
They go to Johnson again. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
You can almost see the wheels turning for the offensive coordinator there. Edge pressure you want to use against them. Oftentimes when they get into the backfield, they're disrupting things. But if they get there too quickly, you can actually slip the ball to a runner and get past them. That didn't happen on that play, though.
On third down, Palmer. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Larry Fitzgerald, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Completes it to Lee. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And now they're in the hurry up.
Excellent read right here. No one was playing deep in the secondary. That indicated man coverage. That allowed him to now find who he wanted and get the ball to him. Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
A good pickup there at 22. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, Bortles. He finds Hearns left side. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And the Jags are going to have a first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Bortles. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it'll give the Jags a first down. Now Bortles. Lee's got it over the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Again, it's Bortles. Oh, no, he lost the football. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. On third and long, it's Bortles. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or lights out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan, and Thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. Again, it's Johnson. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
This is where you need to rely on your offensive line, and you tell the person carrying the football, no dilly-dallying around, no trying to hit the home run. Just hit the hole hard and get in there for a 1st down.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Here we go. Wide 18. Wide 18.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now.
Get ready.
Palmer apparently wants to throw it. Caught right side. Gresham. And able to break one. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And a cut to the left sideline. David Johnson on his way. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, 48 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And the lead is up to 14. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing is Bortles. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
action. Now Bortles. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. A very solid gain of 27.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. And, Charles, in this situation, this is where the word miracle comes into play.
Have to score real fast, maybe throw a jump ball in the end zone and hope for the best.
Here we go.
Bortles will try again on second down. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Allen Hurns, 48 yards. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part one of the equation done. Now they need to convert and then get that onside kick. And it's up and good. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Down to Inigo's Palmer, and that should wrap this one up. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. This is one of those games where you hate that anybody has to lose. So many points, so many great offensive outputs individually and collectively, but somebody had to go down.
And even the losing team had fun, although they won't admit it to us here in the media. But they had a blast because that kind of football, back and forth, touchdown after touchdown, it's fun for everyone. But the winning team, they had a little bit more fun than everyone else.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.